Well, I can't believe it's been a year since I've uploaded a video to this channel, and to be honest with you, talking to a camera is a little weird now. I wanted to make this video though and let you guys know what happened, where I've been, and maybe where we're headed. I'm currently backstage at church, that's why it looks a little weird. I'm not outside, I'm definitely not fishing or anything like that. I'm just chilling backstage, got some lights set up, and just want to talk to the camera for a little bit. So the most important reason why I backed off of content creating is because at the release of my last video, my wife was 7 or 8 months pregnant, and back in January, we actually welcomed to the world our first kid, our son Brooks, who is now almost 9 months old. Being Brooks' dad is the most amazing thing ever, and being a dad is the coolest thing I've ever done, and man, I'm just soaking up every minute of it. Another reason is back in November, I actually sold the boat. If you've been following the channel since I really started fishing, that was always the goal. You know, I started on the bank and then got a fishing kayak and then a John boat and then finally a bass boat. And the whole time I've been creating content, the goal was to get my own bass boat and fish tournaments out of my very own boat. And so we were there for a while, and just with the way things are and trying to save money to get a house, it made financial sense to sell the boat. They say the happiest 2 days in boat ownership is the day you buy it and the day you sell it, but whoever made that up clearly never had a bass boat, because I loved that boat. But if I'm honest with you, it kind of felt like I took 3 steps back. We had been working so hard to get to that point, and then selling the boat kind of felt like we were just kind of walking backwards with where we wanted to be to create content. So honestly, I started to feel a little down about it. Also in January, not only was my son born, but my best friend, you know, from the channel, Jeremy, stepped away from his role here at the church. And to do them a favor, I told them that I would pick it up for a time period. So currently, not only am I the worship pastor, I'm also the student pastor. So running 2 full-time ministries here at the church. So with that, this year has been absolutely crazy, just readjusting to the way life is. I've actually only gotten to fish 1 time this year. I went out with our bass club president, Robin, and actually caught a couple small fish. And I'm still currently the tournament director for my bass club, but at the end of this year, I'm going to step away for a season, just because, as you can tell, I don't have a lot of time to devote to fishing. I still love it, I still follow it, and there will come a day where my son Brooks says, "Dad, I want to get into fishing," and that'll be the day we go and try to find another boat. So where does that leave us in terms of content creation? Well, I feel like I'm just a creative person, and I got back into one of my old hobbies and created another TikTok around that. And I know that several of you guys have found that and followed that TikTok channel, and I appreciate that. It's all about trading card games. So if you're remotely into that, hey, you can find me on TikTok making content about different trading card games that I play. I've been playing with the idea of creating a new YouTube channel, either around that hobby that I'm into, or actually, since I work at a church, maybe trying to produce some kind of quality Christian content around working at a church and fulfilling different roles here. If that's something that you would be interested in, definitely let me know. Like, I miss vlogging and kind of a day in the life type videos. I think it'd be kind of fun to show you guys behind the scenes what it's like to work for a church. But this channel, Teach Stone, will always be a fishing channel. Wherever I end up creatively and whatever new channel I create, I will definitely make a post here, but this channel is gonna remain a fishing channel with all the cool fishing content that we've made over the last few years. I'm still getting subs, I'm still getting comments, and I try to still respond to all of those within a day or 2 of them being posted. And honestly, like, I enjoy going back and looking back at the journey and how far we've come with this channel in just a few years. So I think there's a day coming where I do return to this channel and get back into fishing content. Unfortunately, I just can't put a date on that yet, and it'll probably be when my son gets into fishing, and then there you go, there's a whole nother spin on what this channel could be. So let me just say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, like how supportive everyone was for this community and making fishing content, and even just like me as a person. I've made some incredible relationships, incredible friendships over the last few years. And listen, if you want to stay in contact with me, I'm on Instagram at Teach Stone, and I'm on Facebook. I'm not big and famous or anything. You can literally add me as a friend on Facebook if you want. So needless to say, I miss you. I miss creating content. I miss putting out weekly videos and doing all that cool stuff, but life is just crazy right now, so stay tuned. Whenever I figure out what creative outlet I want to go into next, I'll let you know. But until then, I love you and thank you, and I'll see you soon on the next one.